at 7, at 8. Only those people are get up at 6 o'clock. Otherwise, nobody can. When I was
It's
in my
very
12th standard, that time I used to. That was
feel like it's just 5 a.m. in the morning because the
yes,
weather is like that. The sun rises late, and we'll be proceeding with the session. And I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know why I was that. And yeah, we'll be starting. Okay. So before moving ahead, Sakshi, is this your very first session on English Yari? Please let me know.
no,
No. How many sessions have you completed?
around 2021 something. Yes,
That's great. Well, that's a big number. And I think this is the very first session of yours with me, right?
yes.
Okay, well, I was super excited to, have a session with you. And when I saw your name, I was excited to confront you and see you and have conversation with you. And yeah, so I'm super glad seeing you here right in front of me. And before moving ahead, I want both of us to introduce ourselves to each other since this is the very first conversation of ours. So, yes, we'll start with the introduction, Sakshi, and it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm Sakshi Chauhan and I'm audible properly or should I speak to
No, no.
okay. So I'm Sakshi Chauhan. I'm from Gwalior, MP. I have done my masters and right now I'm just preparing for that exam. Also, I have a YouTube channel also and I'm working as a teacher. I'm a teacher also.
Okay, so what are you pursuing, Sakshi?
Sorry.
What are you doing currently? Like you said, you are preparing for some exams, right?
Yes,
What
net
kind of
exam.
exams? Which?
Net exam.
Net. Okay, I myself have appeared for net once.
Okay.
Yeah. For which subject are you preparing net?
Life science. Life science.
Life science.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Well, I appeared for economics. Okay. Any other thing about you, Sakshi?
Okay, so apart from this, because I always wanted to do PhD, so that's why I'm preparing for NET exam. And apart from this, I'm also a writer. I write stories and poetries. Also, I perform. I do hosting also sometimes when I get a chance. So these are things that I do most of the time.
Okay, that's lovely listening to you. And yes, now I will be proceeding with my introduction. But Sakshi, I have a bad throat, so please bear with me. Currently, my voice has been disturbed for last few days, and I'm working on it, but it's not getting corrected. So please
Yes.
bear with my voice. Okay. Well, Sakshi, my name is Vinita Navlani. I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, close to you. Okay. And I have done my schooling from Narmadapuram, Sarvite Convent Senior Secondary School, with uh, very good grades in class 12th and state rank 6th. I scored 96 percentage. And then I pursued CA, that is Chartered Accountancy. I did up to finals. And after completing CA final, I did CS, that is Company Secretary. And after completing that, I did my master's with economics. And if I talk about my professional life, I have been into teaching for almost 8 years now. Basically, teaching was my passion. I did it for as a passion, but it eventually turned into a profession, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And if I talk about my online teaching experience, I have been into online teaching for almost 3 years now. And then, if I talk about my field of interest and my hobbies, I love traveling. Okay, I love reading new books. I love doing art. I'm an art enthusiast, and I have a very small business of my own, which deals in art and craft products. And other than this, In addition to this, I like to do gardening. I love to do some decoration, house decoration. I love communicating with people. I love to know them. And this is one of the reasons why I am here at English Yaari, because I love to communicate. And yes, these all are my hobbies, and this is what I like to do. And yes, of course, it's a pleasure having you here right in front of me in this session. And since this is the very first session of yours with me, let me tell you something about it. So, have got a topic, right?
Right.
Similarly, today's session has got a new topic,
Rainy.
and so
Yeah. Rainy.
the choice of topic will again depend on the learner. It will always depend on you. If you want to go with the same topic, you can continue with it. If you want to change the topic, you can change it. And if you want any other topic, you can talk about it. The only thing is the conversation should be fruitful and productive. Okay. So may I know from you what is the topic given to you today? Do you know that?
Yeah, rainy season.
Exactly, rainy season. Okay, so are you okay with the topic?
We could we can talk a bit about that because I don't like rainy season too much.
Okay, okay, you don't like rainy seasons. Okay, so yeah, there
Do
are pros and
do you like
cons.
most
Okay,
rainy season?
okay, so Sakshi, everything has got its pros and cons, right? So similarly, rainy season again has got some pros, some cons, and yeah, of course, as you said, you don't like rainy season. So seeing your reaction, even if I liked, I will say no, I also don't like because your reaction was so cute. You said no, I don't like rainy season. Please don't talk about it. So we'll be basically talking, we'll be initiating with summers, right? Because summers, we are at the peak of summers, and we'll be initiating about summers, and then we'll be moving to rainy season. Okay. So I want to know from you, Sakshi, what is your opinion about the current weather scenario?
Current weather that is around 42, 43 sometimes. So when we are at room, when we are at house, then it's okay. I like summer. But when it comes to go outside, when it comes to go somewhere, that is very hard. But uh, but when we are at home, then it's okay, fine, because in a room there is a cooler, fan, AC, everything is there, so it's fine. But when I
Okay.
have to go outside, that is so hard. Then I feel
Okay.
why.
Okay. So, and it's scorching heat outside. Even you cannot step out of your home. You even cannot stand in your balcony. The weather is so hot, right? And I know the temperature in Gwalior is quite hot, right?
Yes, nowadays it's
Yes.
around 42, 43, 40 sometime, but above 40, 41 it's
Yes,
high.
above 40. So I want to know from you, Sakshi, what do you like about summers? What do you like about it?
This season, I think in this season I'm more active, I can do more work, or people say that day is long as compared to winter season in this November and December, this winter season, days are too short. That day in my family, my mother and sister, they say in Hindi, but of course I'll say in English. So they just start and then finish. Start and then finish. And sometimes these are the thinking. Sometimes I also feel, is it happen that they start and then finish, but I don't know, but something is wrong with that season. We feel that days are too short, but in summer I can do more work. I can do more, I can do whatever I want, like this thing I when I prepare my to-do list. So 10, 20, 10 tasks, 12 tasks, something I added there, and after completion of this task I have a you know I'm left with enough time so that at least I could watch something. Usually I don't watch movies, and but still for a while I can listen to any songs, and after that Yeah, I can also walk sometime. But in winters, I just finish. It's very hard to even finish my work. Sometimes I am not able to finish my to-do list as well. So this is a different
Okay,
winter.
so yeah. But they say days are short and night is long during winters, right?
Yes,
So we get to sleep more in winters, and this is why we feel lazy in winters. And yes, days are quite short in winters, time will pass in minutes,
yes,
and on a blink of eye it will be evening, and on a blink of eye it will be night. So yeah,
yes.
days are short in winter season. But yeah, days are long in summers, and you are able to accomplish your task and do lot of things in summers. It happens. I agree with you totally. And anything else you like about summers? Anything else?
In summers, yeah, we when we get up early in the morning, weather is so amazing. If we get up at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, that seems so amazing or fascinating, I can say. But in winter, it's very hard. It's not my cup of, even not my nobody's cup of tea. They can get up at 6 o'clock or 7, even 5 o'clock. It's very hard. Only
Yes,
working if they have to go to work, if they have to go to office and some work at 7 at 8. Only those people are get up at 6 o'clock. Otherwise, nobody can. When I was
it's
in my
very
12th standard, that time I used to. That was the only phase of my life. That time I used to get up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in winter time, in November and December, January. Before that or after that, I I haven't wake up at 6 or 5 in winters. In summer, it's
oh.
much, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's true. And it's very hard to wake up in winters early morning. And even around 7 a.m., you'll feel like it's just 5 a.m. in the morning because the
Yes,
weather is like that. The sun rises late, and it's like that. And it's all foggy outside, right? In winters. Okay, so this is what you like about summers. And if we talk about eating, so we get mangoes in summers. So do you like that?
yeah, I like it a lot. In summers, every day I eat ice cream, mangoes. Mangoes not every day, but ice cream I eat every day, and lassi and these some drinks. I like it a lot.
Okay, so although I am simply a mango lover, I don't have ice cream or any other drinks. But yeah, this is one good thing about summers, that you get to enjoy all these things, all these eatables,
Yes,
right? And yeah, now we'll be moving to, and yeah, one more thing. You can wear anything in summers, right? One
yes,
more good thing. Because in winters, you only can wear either your winter wear or warm clothes. So
yes.
that is one thing which is good about
Yeah,
summers. Yeah, and now
yes,
we'll be moving to the rainy season. Okay, we'll be moving towards rainy season. So I want to know from you, Sakshi, what do you like about rainy season?
nothing. I don't like rainy season. Everything is rainy, rainy. If we want to go, we can't go there. Sometime power went off, but and and I don't know, something is wrong with me, but I like to go earlier when I was kid. So I used to like to bath in a rainy season. Kids do it a lot, so I like it. But that time I observed twice or thrice I did, so automatically I no I got sick that time. Because of that, my legs start to paining. I don't know why. And after that, I started to observe myself that it doesn't suits me. If there is a raining and even a small raindrops, even next little raining, or if I go step out from my house, so my legs start to paining. I don't know, so it happens to me. That's why I don't like when it's there raining. So I just prefer to be in a room. I just close my door most of the time and just live in my room. I don't want.
Okay, so is that so? This is something I'm hearing for the first time ever.
Yeah, so because this raining affect my body, so that's why I don't like it. Nothing is a specific reason, but when and earlier something because of this raining water, some some itching type, some my body is not like it,
Compatible in that season, right?
allergy kind of thing. Right now nowadays it doesn't happen, but still my body start to paining if I go
Okay.
raining.
Even if it rains outside and you do not go outside, you are in your at your house. That then also
No, no, no. When I
that
go, no, no, no.
out.
If I'm in this room, then it's okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay. And suppose if it's raining outside, you are going somewhere, you are using umbrella and other things, raincoats and everything. Then also,
Yeah, then also.
see, is there any medical reason or is that a mindset? What do you think?
No, no, it's not because earlier, I mean, not so many things, like not this kind of like there is a raining, I can't even touch, I can't even like no, this kind of I can go outside, I can go in rainy, but after that my body will start to pain. This
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so it's kind of a side effect, you know. You will go and enjoy, but once you will be back, uh, it will have a side effect of body pain and etc.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So this is one thing. Okay, so this is why you immediately told me, ma'am, let's talk about something else because I don't like rainy season.
Yeah, nothing.
Because you
No,
have got the reason, right?
yeah,
You have
this
got a reason for it. Okay. Anything, any simplest thing you find good about rainy season, any small thing,
good is mm, yeah,
you
weather is
know,
that time when wind is blowing, small raindrops. So it's good to see that weather or good to see the nature like that.
yeah. And you know, there are other people, I have met others who complains me about body pain during winters. It's common, you know. If you'll have some pain in any part of your body, in winters it will arise. Okay, it will arise and it will be raised up. Uh, Even few days back, I got to meet someone, and she was telling me she met an accident like few years back, and she was saying, "Round the year I'm okay, but once it starts raining, or once it starts with winters, my body starts paining." So yeah, it happens with others too, not
Yeah.
only with you. Initially, I was thinking that is something new I'm hearing from you, but yeah. Anything else you want to share about yourself or the seasons, Sakshi? Perfect.
Now,
Okay. So, although Sakshi, I want to continue it for as long as possible, but due to the time constraint, I will have to wrap up this session. And before wrapping up this session, I want to give you some feedback. Would you like
yeah.
to have some feedback?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we'll be starting with the feedback, right? This is the very first session of yours with me, and I want to tell you all the sessions with me will be having feedback on five bases, right? So the five bases are number one is confidence, okay? Number two is sentence making, right? Number three is fluency. Number four is vocabulary. Number five is grammar and pronunciation. Okay, so these five bases will be kept in mind during my session, and I want to give you feedback on these five bases. So, if I talk about confidence action, good confidence, very good. It can be brushed up, it can be raised up, it can be leveled up with continuous practice. But yeah, I saw you, you were very comfortable, very comfortable. during the session, and that is one very good problem. Very good point. Okay. Okay. Number two is grammar. Grammar, I think, has to be worked upon a little bit, right? Grammar has to be worked upon. Number three is sentence making. Okay. Number three is sentence making. Sentences were made properly. Okay. There were pauses, there were fillers, which will be corrected during the session. Okay. So otherwise, sentence making was good. Now, if I talk about pronunciation, pronunciation is good, but there are places where pronunciation has to be corrected. And don't worry, I'll be correcting you immediately wherever I'll find. And then if I talk about fluency, okay, you were very good. I was very comfortable with you. It's not about how fast you speak, it's not about how loud you speak, it's more about how clearly you speak. And you were very clear. Your message was conveyed, right? So, in that case, I will give you good marking. Okay. And yes, now I will be giving you some vocab and yeah, vocab words. Although you used the words which were right, I'm not denying they were. I'm not saying they were wrong. They were right. They were absolutely right. But I'll be trying to give you some better words. Okay, I'll be giving you some better words. So, uh, number one word you used is, ma'am, going outside in rainy season is very hard. Or, sorry, in summers is very hard. So instead of very hard, we can say, ma'am, going out in summer season is troublesome. Troublesome.
बस
ठीक है? That means दिक्कत देता है. Okay. Number two is going out. So instead of going out, I use the word that is stepping out. Okay. So we can say, ma'am, stepping out in summers is troublesome. Okay, it's troublesome. That means very hard. Next is, ma'am, uh, uh, I like summers because the days are long. So instead of like, we can say, ma'am, I adore this season because the days are long. Adore. Okay, adore is the word. Then, ma'am, I make my to-do list and I am able to complete it, or I'm not able to complete in winters. You said that. So instead of complete, we can say, ma'am, I am able to accomplish it. Accomplish. Accomplish. Okay. Then is then you used, ma'am, in rainy season. The wind is blowing, weather is good. So in short, we can say, ma'am, the weather is pleasant. Pleasant. Okay. How is the weather, Sakshi, in summer, rainy? Pleasant.
pleasant.
Yeah, pleasant. Okay, so pleasant is the word. Well, these were the words which I have written for you today, Sakshi, and genuinely, I had a wonderful time with you and talking to you. You were very comfortable throughout the session, and yeah, I hope you had a good session too. Did you have a good session?
Yeah, of course, I have also enjoyed a lot.
Okay, so yes, we'll be meeting in some other session, I hope, soon. Until then, Sakshi, keep practicing, keep working on yourself, and keep grooming. Okay, we'll be meeting super soon.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye, Sakshi. Have a good
Bye.
day ahead.
Good day.